Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Ichia obibia, Ichia obibia, bibia obia, Ichia. So baso na wa share video na my na we invite more friends. And everything come up kakra. Me say o mre bebre. And everything come up, share the video, invite more friends, tag people. Obibia wonu say opeso osunya de bia no betimi atag ni pa no we invite you amomaba. Yes, Mr. Trini Peter. Mehoye me adom mehoye na wonso e mehoye pa wa ntini say opese obi benefited from what we are going to discuss today. You can share, keep sharing, and invite. Keep sharing. Why? Yes, yeba monchenya chekakra. Some few days, yes. Because of our busy schedules, now I have very difficult. See, squeezy and kakra. Na yeba life, ebe share some knowledge with you. Into the say Obaswana wa invite one now for Olivia would say Opeso benefit a lot now, so you can invite people. And then so I would like to thank everybody. Olivia on my birthday, you took time to write something to wish me good. You took time to send message to me. So many messages. Meant me answer all those messages. I have to just do it one. Me and Bako. Yes. Madam Nana Bonso, you are welcome. Keep sharing. And made that obibia as say me birthday, you took time to wish me. Yes, dear, we are Mauniano, Sana Yebe Yamao. Yes, we always she good and positive thoughts towards people. Always, you also receive positivity and good things from nature, because always you are doing that for people. Remember, and difficult. Remember, say. Because you are giving, maybe sometimes you are not seeing, you become frustrated. You become frustrated that you don't want to do. A lot of people, because of Papa microphone, the bonnie canteen. Majority of people, they want to, withdraw that activity, like giving. Any near my power, my microphone, all the time they want to withdraw themselves because of how people treat them at the end. But that should not discourage you. That should not discourage you. You should keep on being a good person. You should keep on, because people are not seeing, but nature is seeing what you are giving, and nature will reward you accordingly. So don't feel frustrated, don't feel disturbed, that you are trying all your best to support people, you are trying all your best to give good things to people, but always what you receive is negative and bad things. Sometimes grano na ebi diwatem ebi kikan sem bebre e fa wabrabo ho e kikan sem ni membre you feel very disheartened. You feel very pain within your heart. That should not discourage you. You are here for a purpose. Try much as possible to serve that purpose Don't allow the activity of the behavior of somebody check your progress. And I say, Emma won't mean tumpon ewa abrabomu sunsumu any materially. Don't feel bad. Always be a good person. Yes, so this is for you. And Tinomeda Obibiasi, I'm very, very grateful. Very, very grateful. Sincerely from my heart. Very, very grateful to everyone. Yes, so many messages I buy that day. Now that day also a very auspicious day. That day was a full moon day, was appearance day of Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram is the expansion of Nyankopon, expansion of God. Nyankopon adibon makani brebi say when God wants to create, God himself doesn't take that activity. God himself doesn't do that activity. God is an enjoyer. Ishwara Parama Krishna. He is always enjoying. So he manifests himself to a personality. And that personality is called Balaram. Okay? Balarama. The strength, the energy of God. That is Balaram. So that day on the 22nd was a full moon, and also was a very auspicious day, the appearance of the supreme personality of God, the expansion of God, which is called Balaram. Whatever Nyankopon be biano is Balaram who, he is the one to do that. And say me can't say, I always say self. Nyankopon or one ministers, God have ministers, administrators who manage this cosmic universe. God himself is so mighty, he's so great. Sometimes some of the things that we have learned from different sects, it makes us to belittle God. The mighty of God, and I say Nyankopon to me, your money here very very small to be like Nyankopon eya kolabi. There be God is so great. Nyankopon so no, the tumia Nyankopon one is beyond our imaginations, is beyond our this material senses. Okay, God Nyankopon ni tumia owono ebro yenti asiye so. But many of us, the doctrine we got from the beginning, the doctrine we were taught from childhood, how the picture of God, is a very, very, I say, a nkwala grobi and I say a nkrobi niebo. Okay, you see majority of people when they are almost drawn Nyankopon, they say they want to draw God. They draw God as an old man with a very long beard. What is that depicting? It's depicting that God is an old man and very soon he's going to die. So that is the mind behind it. God is going to be that. God is going to die very soon. Then we will take charge. Okay, but the ancient wisdom, the ancient science, God is very youthful. Okay, we are growing from childhood. You can see the picture. The internet is okay. You can see the picture. Say, offer unkola bremu pictures. Now offer this time your picture. You can see a very big transformation. Okay, you can see a very big transformation of how we have transformed from a baby to become an old person, or a youth, or a grown man, or a grown woman. You can see that from small baby to a boy, from a boy to a youth, from a youth to an old man, old woman. You see the transformation. But God himself is not like that. Okay? God no. Senya watia no te. Until the scriptures in it say Nyankopon oye ever youthful. Or to say obi a 14, 15 years. That is how God looks like. Very young and very fresh. Very fresh. And until the Bible on it say whoever see God shall die. Now you can say whoever see God shall die. It's not death material. Okay? Material, you know, we can die. This material body, okay? This material body can die, but the spirit soul doesn't die. So you can say whoever see God shall die. Obi bi obi hu Nyankopon bia no obi wu a na si kire nyina ne say the moment you see God, because of the beauty, because of the freshness, because of the effulgence that the Supreme Lord is emanating from his body now. The moment we see that form, we die materially. Our material body and our material senses and as a material body no, we die. Then only spiritual will be operating. Why? Because of the effulgence, the energy that is coming from God. Until you catch will say Nyankopon obi obehu Nyankopon bi obehu no. It doesn't mean say that person die spiritually or his souls die. No, the soul never die. We are part and parcel of God. Yea, we are part and parcel of God. Now, because we are part and parcel of God, we are here in this material world and we are experiencing material energies. But we are spiritual nature. We are spiritual entities. Sometimes people think that we are material beings trying to operate spiritually, but it's a wrong thing. We are spiritual beings trying to operate materially. So when one is able to awaken him or herself to that platform, then you see that you are not far from God. You are very, very close to God. But because of our sinful activities, far from God. That the moment we begin to practice we have some changes in our life, and we want to follow nature, become closer to God, then you will see that we are very connected, and the same energy that God possesses, we also possess that same qualities. Unless, because the only thing they say Nyankopon qualitatively different and we are quantitatively Nyankopon eson. Okay, God is the quality, quantitative, and a quality. We have the same quality with God, but God is quantitative. Like when you take water from the ocean and you take the water into the laboratory, if you take the water to the laboratory, you do your findings, your research, you will see the same elements. Elements ne wonsuo no. The same element in so any wo epona edaho kakraka no. Intino the only difference in say epono so ana de wasabe fie ne yeketwa. That is how we are. We are qualitatively the same with God, but quantitatively different from God. Intino sunsumono Nyankopon qualities. There are some three qualities and Nyankopon wa. We all are having that same qualities. We are all having these same qualities. These qualities are Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. These are three things. Sat means eternal. Chit means conscious, very conscious. And Ananda means blissful. Sat Chit Ananda. And then Nyankopon ankasa ye Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. Okay? Nyankopon ankasa no oye Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. Okay? He is the epitome of all these qualities. He is the summum bonum of all these qualities. He is the source of all these qualities. Okay? Intini Nyankopon no oso very great, very, very great. But sometimes some other doctrines we are yet, it makes us feel that God is very Nyankopon is it have some limitation. God doesn't have any limitation. I quite remember Mra Yesusano ye can say michire yen say obonsam obonsam ni Nyankopon obonsam person gi Nyankopon adwa na ono betena se Satan. Okay, we can say Satan. Some people say Lucifer. Okay, but it's a very very childish talk. Okay, a year for kindergarten for that God sits Nyankopon ni true now what is on ono Nyankopon no obo obino created a form, and that form want to take his own throne. Have you ever heard that thing? What be that? I know say you have heard it before. What is say Nyankopon angels be no more person omo ji Nyankopon throne. Okay, they want to attain, or they want to take the Nyankopon's kingdom. They want to take God's kingdom, and the Nyankopon bo mo ba asase so. Okay, those are like a childish talk. Okay, Nyankopon you be amprehie. God is so great that just a blink of his eye, a blink, just eye blink, no, it me nyama bebre. Senya ye didi yedi ensa didi no. Senya yedi ensa edidi. Nyankopon onfa ni sen didi o. Obetimi de ne ensa ahwade. You see how great God is? We are eating with our mouths. God can eat with his eyes. God can eat with his nose. We are limited and God is unlimited. Okay? God onono she that only any rules and regulations. Nyankopon only rules and regulation be a guide no. Dia ope bia no woye. Okay? Nyankopon otimi di nani edidi. Senya wo di wani hwade no, Nyankopon otimi di nani edidi. Otimi di ne hwene edidi. Are you shocked? God is beyond your understanding. Nyankopon to me no is beyond enema wunim, enema wati. Is beyond that. Send ye area son eti asem no Nyankopon de naso edidi. Otimi de naso ehwade. Otimi de nehwene ehwade. We are limited to one particular thing. Yeni no yetimi de hwade keke. This our eye we can use only for seeing. But God can use his eyes to do everything. That makes him mighty God. Is beyond our understanding. Then we are belittling the potency, how great God is. Okay? Ye can sembia Senyankopon ubi any ever genie throne. Who is that? Who is that? Yes. He said we can't understand him. That makes him God. Very true. But you have a father. Oh, papa. Oh, fee. Now, papa no. Wuni papa. Obi owa bontino eni mu papa. You can tell how your father is, who your father is, how your father behaves at home, everything. You can be able to tell people who your father is. Sometimes obi wua, sometimes obi wua. Na a lot of testimony and as a lot of obituaries and I say some people talking about the dead person. SMS no you say. But people who are able to tell much about the person, people who related more with the person, maybe an emma and answer. Okay, so God, you can also know God when you are closer to God. Okay, don't men say, oh, obedient me understanding God. If you are closer to God and you are a devotee of God, automatically you know God. The only thing that keep us far from God is because of our activity, our sinful activity. In Nehemiah yena and a chin far from God. You can see, say, sometimes obi ohwano wa wone ba ofi na akolani suban, akolani are very stubborn. So it becomes difficult for the child to be able to understand the father, the nature of the father. But when a child is very close and serving his father sincerely, he knows his father details. Even onim baby and papa kradi sikato. Pacho what must say? Obia or serving ni papa very nicely, sincerely. Ni papa penasem. The father reveals everything, every details. In yema be a one can chiren for abonten. In yema be a own bias one chiren for abonten. Ni papa eka chiren because of the closeness and how dedicated the child is. So we are saying we cannot know God because of our sinful activities. In Nehemiah yeno and far from God. So the moment we become closer, things that are hidden become unveiled or revealed to us. And it's a kind of discovery. When you discover, that means that thing was there. And now you have been able to discover it. Now you are seeing it, so you discover. What you say? So because we are not closer to Nyankopon, things become hidden from us. You will say, oh, nobody can understand God. Nobody can know God because He is mighty. No, you are a liar. You can know your Father. You can know God when you come closer to serve Him. Then you can know the secret of your Father. You can know the secrets. The deep connection of you and your Father creates that bond, creates that link that you can be able to know things that people don't know because of your sincere service to your Father. So, if you are a child of God, we are Nyankopon ba. We are Nyankopon ba, and I was yes, we are Nyankopon ba. So why is things hidden from you? Why? Things hidden from you because you have not really connected yourself. Because you have not really connect yourself. Please, if I'm making sense, kindly share this video. If whatever I'm saying is making sense to you, the only thing you can do to support, help us, is to share the video so that others also can be able to watch the video. Okay? If I'm making sense, as someone making say a toasumua, the only thing you can do for me is to share the video. Huh? Ntino obi bia wo see wona wo see say you are a child of God. You are a child of God, and you are doing whatever the Father wants. So nothing should be hidden to you. Nothing should be hidden. You should be very close and also detailed with things of God. So you see so many people, they call themselves, oh, I'm a man of God, I'm a man of God, I'm a man of God. But in reality, that connection is not there. Connection, all these deep secrets about Nyankopon will be hidden from you because you are not truly a son or closer to God. See, per se, things become revealed to us. If we want to be more detailed in whatever we are doing, whatever we are hearing, and whatever we want to understand about the Creator Nyankopon, then we should establish a very deep connection with God, deep relationship with God. And that deep connection starts from somewhere. Okay? So, say, oh yeah, Juma. You are working with somebody, or you are in a family, and you see that your father likes one of your brother than you. Sometimes you may feel like that. Say maybe papa or passing the kind of things, the kind of interest, the kind of things that he provide for your sibling, and I say baby a wuye juma master or peobiasem or peobipa pa. You have to ask yourself, what am I not doing that is not making me become attractive to this person? As I say, said they na me ye, and I said they na me ye ya. Emanipa we very close to me. Emanipa we kim bear me. You have to ask that question, and that question, you have to remove one thing from your mind. One thing. As I say, you free what dinimu. Now what they adie bi ebeka ho, and then say you remove envy, enviness. Envy. Majority of us, many of us, we become very low spiritually. We become more down, weak, and becomes difficult for us to progress in life because of envy. Because of envy. So unia enya dia. How do you feel when somebody you are working very close to, somebody that you consider this person as a friend, and he's getting some things, he's receiving some things, some favor from people? How do you feel? What comes to your mind? Then about him, all this time he's receiving this. Why should this person be getting all these things? I'm not there. I'm also there. I'm working very hard. I'm doing all sorts of things. I'm even working more than him. But why are you people giving that thing to? Envy. That's envy, no? Why is this person rich than me? Why we're born from the same mother? We are born from the same village. I know him. This person envy. So many of us, our progress spiritually is checked. Many of us, our progress both materially and spiritually is being checked because of enviness. We are so envious that sometimes it becomes very gross. The enviness we have for each other, the enviness we have for people is so deep that sometimes it becomes very gross. I heard this story from my spiritual master. So one day, he said that there were two professors. There were two professors, and these two professors, now one is very, very envious of the other person. So one day he had a news that his colleague that is a professor got appointment in the government office, to be heading one place. So when he heard that story, or no, that cannot happen. That cannot happen. How can he get that appointment? Me, I'm there, I'm qualified than him. Why should he get that appointment? Then the person who gave him that news said, it's true. I even heard on the news, I even read it from the newspaper. I heard it, and everything shows that it's true. It was just standing there. He said, no, let me see it. So he collected the newspaper, look at it, or the newspaper, and I'll share it. For himself to see that the person have been appointed as a government officer in one big position. Do you know what happened? The man said, oh, even if he's working there, they will not pay him. He said, even though he's working there, he said even they appointed him as a government officer, they will not pay him. Why? Because of envy. Envy. You see how the envy works? It becomes gross. Then, how do you feel? Then and about him. These are all the things. We become weak. We become weak and check our progress. Majority of us, yeah, fasting, yeah, austerity, yeah, this, yeah, giving, yeah, charity, yeah, say, all the things, the process in yema bia is say, we bia tumpon o sunsumuno. Why you need now, but still where you are, a one hour. No progress. In Nema, why ye na, why ye, oh, fasting being a cadasis, why ye cadasis nina. All the fasting, all the great personalities, all the fasting why you but you are still where you are. Why? Because of envy. Envy is rooted in the heart. Roots ewa wakumem geminati kakra sprouty ba. Why? Because wama envy no enya baby atena wo wakomam ntini so obi nya de obi ka asem kire wo obi ye bibi pe, you feel so much pain. O feel pain say aden na semasi we na say onya sa de we ase na semasi say we na say ye man promotion nipa we onya hwi wadwuma num ba ya man. All these things check your progress in spiritual life. So we cannot grow. You'll be doing austerity fasting, charity, that, this, and that. Who use cream, who use oils, who use dang, who use talisman, who use so many protection things, metaphysical things, mystical things. All those things you are using them but nothing is working for you because of that envy that is rooted in your heart. Envy ne wo wakoma mu no na wontimi enyi yem free ho no, you see say niema nkoso yie ma. What is it? It's finished. Envy no. Envy na ahye wakoma mu ma no. Envy ne ahye wakoma mu. Watamfo toka no wani abre ade ntina kwa we ko toka ka we kura na kase me na meto. Watamfo odi oba abechia wo. Watamfo edi oba bi abechia wo se minia oba we na mepese me ware no. Odi ni bechia wo ape adwe wo tinimu ni se kai. Adina guy we say onya ba we fefefe we. Oba we dey fata me. Me na fata me. We dey fata no. Hwe nanimu bi. These are all these things checking spiritual progress. Intino we see say baby ye gina no a ehwa na ye gina ye ntimi nko baby a ye ntimi nko baby a. We are still the same place because that enviness ne wo wakoma mu. Mr. Share the video. Share. I came here purposely for you. Me bahap because of you. Wako malam so, wako dunsufuo so, wako spiritualist fuo so, wako sorry, wako this, wako ha. Why you must still the same place. That is where you are. Things are not moving. You are still ukwa no wasama besiwachi. Ene mesrew that envy ne wo wakoma mu no. Yi free ho. Envy na wo wakoma mu na emma wo progress no. Envy na ewo wakoma mu no na emma wo progress wo life mu no. Ende maba wakwa mu say yi free wakoma mu. If you start from there, you will see how things will move very fast for you. So binya dia ma wani njima nipa no. So bi eka asem kirewo na asem no eye very important manipa no a ma wani njima nipa no. Manipa ne hu say you care for not only facial but within your heart. Mani nipa ne hu say ade na waka kirewo anase ade na wanya no wani agi ama no. That is where your success begins. That is where your success begins. Obinya dia na wodie eye wo ya say adenti na nipa wenya asade wi. Eye wo ya say akowe pa hweni nimbi choba bi ode ne nam. Hweka bi ode mu ka we kura no emfata no. Kano emfata no. Hweni hu tietie bi. Hweni hu bi na this is all these things and they koso awitrim. We only think that we deserve the best, but for your friend, for people around you, they don't deserve the best. That is always our mindset. Our mindset is say enyama pankwa and embra yabrabum, and the worst things should happen to people around us. So sometimes when we pass through some difficulties, we ask ourselves, why me? Why should he be your brother? When we are passing through difficulties, we'll be asking ourselves, why me? Why it should not be you, that it should be your friend? Why it should not be you? Enuntino sunsumuno we lack. We lack, and it will be very difficult to progress. Enunti anakoye adwemfi wo yetirimu say yehu se obi enya sika pe yesi oh akoti skedro. This is blood money. This person is using blood money. Wakoti skedro we oton cocaine oton we oton say why? Because of our evil mindsets. So we don't see people, because we cannot climb the ladder, we see that people should not climb it. The people around us, even if they climb it, you see them that they have not climbed it. You consider them that they did not climb it. That is our mindset. Until you must obi wosika, obi eya dia etin what we are doing. We feel pain. We feel pain within our hearts. Say, why should this person? I didn't think yes, me. It is subtle. These things are subtle things within our hearts. These are very subtle things. But we don't know. It's checking both your material and spiritual progress. There's a say o criticize it, o can somebody ever microphone one. That is how you yourself you become. Always nema pa info bi ho. Oh, SMS. Oh, Jana SMS we dey. Oh no there a man kwa no fa. SMS oh ja. Wa no mo sasa. Oh, ubisa no say SMS we. Oh, we Jana semano. We dey ye can background kan ho. Every obi bia enye perfect. Wonko na ye perfect. Obi enye perfect ma. There was a great saint. There were two people. So the saint asked one of the persons, said, go to the world and look for a very qualified person. He said, go to the world and look for a very qualified person. So he went to the world. One of the two person bako. And a saintly person catcher omumi no say or catch the bako say, go to the world and look for a very perfect, somebody who is perfect, who is well qualified. Go and look for one for me. Ono call he went and looked all over the world and came back and tell the saintly person that I did not see any perfect person. So what is the meaning of that? He is the only perfect. Then the second one, the saintly person told him that go to the world, go and look for imperfect person, the most imperfect person in the world. Go and look for the person for me. So the second one went throughout the whole world and came back. He said, my dear saintly person, I did not see any imperfect person. The only imperfect person I saw is myself. So you see the consciousness of these two people. You see the consciousness of these two people. One did not see perfect person. He is the only perfect person. And one, he went to go and look for imperfect person and came back as the imperfect person. So that is the consciousness. Bibia eya de pabia no eba wa brabomu bia no. You only want to get them. Then the bad things na eba no die. Eni die nkrofo omo ben wo anase nkrofo a woni mu omo no. They should suffer that. So that is the evil mindset, a rooted is very rooted in many of our leaders. That same thing, and then they are rooted in many of our leaders. Your leaders na ye fufa woman say, will be a governor, will be a minister, be a road minister, be a finance minister, be a president. This is the consciousness in their minds. So all the things, the good things they do for themselves, the bad things they do for the masses, the people who voted them there. That is the consciousness. It's rooted. We are all having this kind of things rooted in our heart. So the higher you go, the more expanded it is. The higher level you are, and then the kind of higher way you express that kind of deep envy within our hearts. Entino sika ayediama will say fire roads, fire beauty schools, fire niema emma the public, and I say people who voted you to sit in that chair, because you say we are selfish and envious person, ye discani mawa na wo dia koye wo dia wope na kitwe bi no odi akwakoye road ebe say 1 year. So this is what we are all suffering from. The moment we remove this enviness and that kind of demonic a year wo yakumo no, itimi yini ni free yakumo no ebe boa ama eniema ye hwehwe wa abrabo mu no. We don't need anybody. God say Nyankopon, and every time we are praying Nyankopon and the baby. We have them very close to us, but because of our selfish and evil and negative mindset, all those things are hidden from us. They are hidden from us. Unless we accept ourselves, we want to change. We have to change the consciousness. We want to change the way we do our things. Then things can change. Things can be, perfect. Things can, come from that negative side to the positive side. And we are criticizing a lot of people. Yeah, if we check ourselves, we can see say we have so many in Yemabia but we are not seeing what we are, but we are seeing other things, other people. Yes, it's a very good question. How can we remove this envy from our hearts? One of the qualities to be free from enviness is to cultivate the habit of serving people. So we envy. Say if I envy you, I find it very difficult to serve you. It becomes very difficult for me to render service to you. If somebody, you are very envious towards somebody, you don't want to even go closer to the person, because always when you see the person you feel irritated. But one of the things, that quality a bit near adapting, I ever say, you find any means of serving that person. The more you continue to serve that person, or serving me constantly, that's or yaw anase envy ne wo wakono automatically no a be reduce. So if you connect, we are able to do this. So we envy if you are kumumua. One of the habits of cultivity is to serve those people you envy them. You envy them. And because you constantly serve those people genuinely from your heart, say genuinely, I want to serve this person. I'm being envious towards this person. I have choose now to serve this person. Say ye niyama na obesi. Say ye niyama adebi abetima physically for the person, and you can do that. You can do that for the person. Gradually, because you are doing that, that kind of oyawone pain now that envy now it will reduce. It will start reducing, and it will even diminish. And I say we free because of that service you are rendering to that person. So you can adapt that qualities. So BBR we are very, very envious. We are very, very envious. One thing also you have to understand is say insani na enyepe obia ne hyebre nyankopon de ma no obibia ne nyema esisi wona brabo. There were some people who are in this life, they don't even know, they have not even ade ohia omonti bida. You have not heard it before. Edi ohia, poverty, and I say seminisika, and I say there are some people in this life now, they have never experienced that before. Until when you begin to understand, say, it's based on your karmic reaction, the karma and nyema in your previous life. That is what you are reaping this lifetime. It will help you not to be envious of people, because you know that you are sowing, you are reaping what you sowed in your previous life. Whatever you sowed, nyema would dia previous life no, and then I would try to bring into the nay, so would dia the pa, would be try the pa, that is the science. Until the end will be brain, we continue to commit more negative or bad karma to ourselves by not understanding this science. Until echo very, very low for us. So today, make sure say enviness checks your progress in your spiritual life and material life. Obibia see yenhwe omo sika anase omo gidin ewo your environment you see say people who go closer to them, serve them, render many service to them, you see that they are able to lift them to that platform, a special platform, and I say some platform where they also enjoy those kind of things like them. Somebody will be say, I do good to people, but all the people I do good to them envy me for nothing. Why? Yes, we have some people like that they are very generous. They are very, they give everything. But people envy them. People talk bad about them. Why? Those are all obstacles in our life. They are stepping stones for us to be able to achieve something in the future. But most times we look at the obstacle. Our focus is not the goal. Our focus is on the obstacle. Adiena AC wo ya brabo mo. Na nkrofo ka ho asem no, ehon ya attention echo. Our attention are not going to say, then I want to achieve in life. So you may be doing good to people, but people are not seeing that. But you have to keep on doing good, because you are sowing a seed, and that seed will germinate very soon, and it will sprout, and it will grow very big for you to harvest in the future. Majority of us, whatever we have sowed, we have yet diano without knowing. Our attention is not being drawn to the time when we are harvesting those things that we planted. Our attention is not being drawn to that, so you are forgotten. The moment you become very sensitive and forget about what people do to you, and focus doing the good things, nature will reverse all those things to you without you knowing. More attention and for enviness, for backbiting, for near be a fire. Me and my attention, your attention and what and near my man for. That's all. We should just do them. Okay, we should not be feeling pain and disturbed that people are talking bad about us. After all, no matter what you do in this life, people will talk about you. People will talk about you. There was a story. One story, me person me share my name. There was a man, or he have a horse. This person is having a horse, and he's traveling with the horse and his wife and his child. So they were all working together, the man, the wife, and the son. So they were all working together. As they were going, another person who was coming from far said, what is wrong with you? You are having a horse. What is the use of the horse when you are not sitting on the horse? What's the use? You people should sit on a horse. At least your wife and your son should sit on a horse. So okay, the man continued his journey. As they were going, and as they were going, and they met another person. They met another person who also, another person also Eba. This person said, why are your wife and your son on top of the horse, and you are walking? You also can join. You also can join on the horse. What's the use of the horse? 3 of you can sit on the horse. So as they were going, okay, the man also jumped and climbed on the horse as they were going. They were going they reached another junction. Omunshia will be fulfilled. Obi say, another person say, why? Mummy and son na moti ponko ba kono. Se mu bekum ponko no. Mu bekum ponko no. Mesra mu ade na mu ye widi for sa. Ade na mummy and son moti ponko ne so. Eti ponko ne so. Mu ye widi for sa. Afedie omuni na esi form. Then as they were going, the man realized that whatever you do in this world, people will talk about you. No matter what. First one, they were not on the horse, but people talk about it. Even when he put the wife and the child, people were talking about it. Even after him himself joined the horse, people still were talking about it. So what will you do? You don't look at what people talk. Man, Jane the Nkofoka, do the right thing. Adia Ujin is the right thing. Keep on doing it, and don't be frustrated by some people's Nkophobia side talk. No, keep on doing your good things. I feel pain sometimes, but I think I was born to give. So the more they do me bad, the more I give to them. Yes. You don't know, maybe in your previous life, you were also doing that. You don't know, maybe in your previous life, you were doing that to people. So this lifetime that you are cultivating spiritual knowledge is to help you so that you can create a very nice and very good foundation. Okay? Nti no what is nneɛma bi wei ase a ɛbɛboa wo ama wotumi atumpɔn. Men dwene the side talk ka haters hate people and I say I will be a envy or eka. Keep doing the good things. You are sowing a good seed, and that seed, because it's very good with good mindsets, good projections, it will become a very good crops, and I say a harvested you can harvest it very nicely. So do that. Memma imbu abem. Why? Meda obibia say. Yeah, it's true. The more you think about the negative around you, the more you go down in life. If you know you are doing the right thing, keep doing it. Yes, we should encourage ourselves. Sometimes you will not get anybody to encourage you, but keep on doing the right thing, because both the right and the wrong generate results. Both the right and the good, or the right or the bad, generate results. But when you do good or you do the right thing, you enjoy the results. But if you do the wrong thing, you pass through pain. So it's always advised to say you focus on the positive or the good side, the right things. Okay? Meda obibia say say unyamre eba joining yen. Mestre say share ya no share. One share ya no share amaye. I'm very, very grateful to everyone, everybody. Obibia unyamre ebe sheme. Mestre nyankopon say ade bia eda wakoma so. Adibia wohwehwe wa brabom. Many times people forget there's a difference between needs and wants. And always my prayer for people is not what you want. My prayer is what is needed in your life. You may need something, you may want something, but that thing can be a distraction for your life. So my prayer for you is that the Supreme Lord provide what you need. The Lord should provide you what you need. May that be biase. Nyame enkamu hu na onyemu kesiye, and ibeshia very soon. And yes, I should not forget this thing. Yes. So all our products now are in Ghana. Now, Obibia, we hear any of our products in Ghana, you can get all our products in Ghana. Okay? All our products now in Ghana. And if you want to get any of our products, you can contact Mr. Lawson. Mr. Lawson in Ghana. Baby bia will be as our brochure or US or UK, Germany, Italy, France, and Germany, Italy, France. They are very, very difficult place. Difficult to send something there. Okay, and it's Sweden, but Sweden will be or Canada, or he sends things from Canada to Sweden. Sweden will be our Sweden. Be out here any of our products in the you can contact me and answer Mr. Lawson. So we have our product here. This is ulcer, anti-ulcer. We have anti-ulcer. Obi our ulcer yarebiano, ulcer stomach biano. You can get this herbal. This is pure herbal. It's a pure herbal product and yet adulterated with anything chemical. This is pure herbs. Pure herbs. And you will also sperm booster. Sperm booster. Obi our sperm issue biano. You can contact Mr. Lawson. And also we have war and nemo problem. Obi a war and nemo problem or a bema or not more problem. Yes, we created something. And also your pure herbs. It's pure herbs, no adulterated with any chemicals. These are pure herbs. Intini any habai ne India inhini any echi and yediaye this product. This is for men. Obibia or here you can also get it. And also this our all-purpose soap. All-purpose soap. No, so say it here. All-purpose soap. No, see and it here. And those who want to, and men also. This is a honey juice. Also for men. Honey juice. People who are asking for the gold pendant, enche binyebi gold pendant. Obibia ohia gold pendant. Obibia ohia any gemstones. Any gemstones. Obibia ohia any metaphysical things. Bia analysis some mystical things. Bia get ready very soon. All those things, be ready in maybe 2 or 3 weeks time. All those things will be ready. Will be on here, gold pendants, gold, many things. And also made a two platforms. So those who want gold pendants and the silver pendant. Silver pendant in Ghana. So whoever needs silver pendants, you can contact Mr. Lawson in Ghana. And also this is Obia. Whoever yes, Obia all those people who are doing the full moon rituals. This is the 7 elemental incense. The 7 elemental incense, very very mystical. In Yema 7 yakika boom and the incense. Washi wo fear before all negative spells be a negative. See, obi owa oba fear energy kita no wa dambi waja ewo fi. If you use this center a bow ama etimi pamo all those negative things. You want me be owa you akande bi owa what the count honam a obi wo to me bone a on pese obeba on chain and you want me be also all the count ho a obi who are or feel say you become attracted to the person. Why? Because that at the end any aura is shia. It helps you to generate favor and luck. And you have to know all these things. There are some things you who you saw a be or aura cinema emma good and positive things comes to your way. Okay? And now obisu bisa the all-purpose soap, enlighten me on it small. Okay, so the all-purpose soap, a lot of people were bad dreams. A lot of people who are having bad dreams. They find it very, very difficult to sleep at night. They'll be seeing different nightmares and all those things. And obi also very difficult. So be promising a crown. The moment nipa ne hu ne pena ne buafu. There are some people like that who people promise them, oh, I'll give you some money or I'll give you a contract. The next day you go, the person see your face and it becomes very, you look like as if you're a ghost or you are looking like a kakaibi. So all those people, you use this soap and for attraction, all the blockage. Or say a near my ye auras no deplete and also it creates some blockage in our chakras. The chakras, air block, it. So most times, who person who use any spiritual idea is say ujare. You need a spiritual item to use to bath, to cleanse the aura. To cleanse the aura, and some way you see any oils, perfume, and I say bibisa. Why? Yes, somebody is also is asking about the cow dung pills. No, see, there are different cow urine pills outside there. Okay, but be very careful of the product auto, because we are not interested in just for sika. We want because of your health, ye chire niema ebeboa wo honam, ebeboa wo wankasa na wo no mo ade ne beboa wo. That is our concern. When we are giving you something, dear you are recommending our close people to use. That is the kind of thing we recommend for you. So I don't know which product you want to buy. The cow urine pills are also but it's better say you check of the genuineness of the thing, and I say authorized product. Say product authorized, and I say genuine cow product, and you say so you have to check for all those things. Meda OBBRC. So if you want some of our products, put it the number there. Yeah, put it. Okay. So if you want some of our products, yes, contact Mr. Lawson in Ghana, Mr. Lawson, or all of our products. And I said, those who want the cow urine pills, you want gold pendant near the adina, and check within next 3 weeks pepe next 3 or 4 weeks pepe on Sabe can be Ghana. Thank you very much for your time. God richly bless you. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.